So normally, after a workout, I would go on a walk slash jog around my neighborhood, but it's not good condition for that. So today, we are going to stay indoors for this next little bit. But I still am gonna show you guys something super exciting for when you're at the gym, or even better if you're at home. It'll probably work better if you're at home. But it's for warm-ups. So you go to the gym and you get to the gym and they don't have 1 pound dumbbells or whatever, because most gyms they start at either 5 or 10. It's usually 10 from what I've noticed. I've only been to a few commercial gyms, like 4 or 5, but typically they have the 10s on the rack, and then they have the little, like, the dumbbell tree off by, like, the yoga area for the women and elderly people that have, like, the 1s and the 5s and all that. And usually they don't even have 1s, it's just 5s, it's a bunch of 5s. But I'm here to show you guys a little trick, a little tip about warming up and getting lighter weights without having to pay a ton of money for 1 pound dumbbells, because it's crazy how much they cost. So I'll show you guys that real quick. So say, you guys, I'm sure you all have, you drink something, and I don't know what you guys use for a base, but I use Gatorade Fit. That's probably going to be completely backwards on your end, but in this real quick, I'm going to tell you it's super great. 100% daily value for a bunch of vitamins, and also it's got no added sugars, and it doesn't have any like Red 40 or any of those chemical dyes that are going to kill you one day. So I like these a lot, which I hate like regular Gatorade and a lot of sports drinks because they're full of those chemical dyes and a bunch of sugar. But anyway, instead of throwing these out, or if you just have like regular water bottles, or even if you just go to the store for the purposes of this, just buy like 2 16-ounce bottles. These are 16.9-ounce bottles, and after you drink them or pour them into your bottle or whatever, you fill them back up with just water. And I weighed these out on my food scale, and they both came out to be about 1 pound and like 3.5 ounces around there. So they're a little over a pound, which is super nice, because now when you go to the gym, and a lot of times, like, you can do this stuff with bands where you just, like, you hook a band up to the rack and you do your rotator cuff stretches and everything like that. Or I don't know what you guys do for bands, like overhead press, but a lot of times you do like the pull parts, the band pull parts, and those are still good to do. But you want to warm up in all the planes of motion, the frontal, sagittal, transverse planes of motion. You want to get everything you can in there. And like for me today, I did overhead press. That's a sagittal plane of motion. It's an upward press. So you just want to warm up everything. And you can start with the 5s or the 10s, but sometimes you just don't want to, you know what I mean? Sometimes you want something lighter and easier that you can start with, just to warm up, get the synovial fluids in your joints, just get some blood flowing. So you just grab these, and you can do your rotator cuff stretches and everything, which clearly I need to do more of. My flexibility is very lacking, but you can do those, and then you can do your lateral raises with the waters, and it's a pound. You can do some of these, warm up. You can do your circles like this, and then do some reverse circles. You can even do like a raise into a press, something like that, to just get a good complex going, to feel your shoulders. And you can do front raises, whatever you want to get the stuff flowing, get everything moving. Go like this. You can do this if you want, but it's super nice. And you can't do all those movements with a band, just because a band is tension in typically one direction, I mean, you can set it up in a way that you can move around, and obviously if you have it set up over there and you pull it to here, it's going to have tension no matter where you move it to, but typically the tension's always going in one direction, is just how it is. But these, they're just free weight, only a pound, a little over a pound, but you know. Or if you go to a commercial gym, you don't feel like bringing 2 extra water bottles in your bag, you know, whatever. If you don't want people making fun of you, at the end of the day, you're the one getting warmed up. But if you don't want people talking about you, then almost any commercial gym, I've never been to a commercial gym that doesn't have 2.5 pound plates. Same thing. You get 2.5s, you can do your lateral raises, your front raises, rotator cuff. Rotator cuff is better with the band, but you know, you can still do it. The what did I say? The raise into the press. This one isn't bad. This one I like because it just has a lot of different movement in it. And if you have a bunch of 2.5s, you can just lay them on top of each other like that. Grab hold of it, and now it's a 1 pound. Or sorry, it's a 1 pound, right? Or no. Ignore that. It's a 5. It's a 5. I don't know what I'm saying here. It's a 1 pound, yeah. 2.5 plus 2.5 is 1. But, you know, 2.5s, if you want to use 2.5s, you know, then you don't have to have the bottle, but the bottle's just a nice, bottle's just a nice way to warm up with a super light thing. 1 pound bottle. You just, you know, and that gets the synovial fluids moving, the blood flow started. It just helps out, and it's just easy, cheap, and convenient. And I think that's all I got for this, as far as I'm aware. I don't think I had anything else to say or show, and if I did, I've clearly forgotten. So now you guys can watch me do some overhead press.